y'all doing? Give me just a second. I'm trying to get the last little bits figured out. Give me just one quick little second. Okay. So I'm doing something a little bit different. Um, it's not diamond painting. I am working on my little miniature. I want to show y'all this, and then I'm going to start saying hey to everybody in the chat. So I'm kind of working on this. It's called like holiday times. I'm doing this for my mother-in-law for Christmas. It's her Christmas present, so hopefully she doesn't watch this because then, well, I guess her Christmas present will be ruined. Hopefully not. So, okay, let me see if I can go back up in the chat and kind of say hey to everybody that's come in. So, Nana, I am so glad to see you here, Nana. Hold on one second. And of course, my bestie is here. Oh my gosh, Kara, I love you so much. I've got GMR, Gwenda. Love you, Gwenda. Got Marilyn, and of course, I don't know if I can say that last name correctly, but I'm glad to see you here, Marilyn. Fee, oh hey, Fee girl, how you doing? Fit Pro Pamela, how are you? Mystical 81, Mystical, I love your name. I absolutely love your name because it's very similar to mine. Jill, hey girl. Mama Mickey's in the house. Woo woo. I got Marissa, the crafty heifer. Yes. Deanne, how are you doing? Saphira's mama. You know, I love that name, Saphira, girl. Got Kelly. Hi, Kelly. Shalene, hey girl. Marie Casey, Vanessa. Wow, some people I've not seen. Colette, how you doing? Tia Boo, how you doing, my boo girl? Robin, how are you? Oh, and there's Sue. There's my other girl that, thanks to YouTube, I have become really good friends with. We've got Gail. And thank you, Kara, for letting me know that y'all can see and hear me. Yay! I'm actually really happy to see that. Crystal's Crafty Creations, hey girl, and Tina. Oh, see, there's my dragon lady. That's the other dragon lady with me. Hey Tina, Laura and Danielle, Mindy. Hey Mindy girl. And then we got T. Malin, Cynthia, Wolfpack, Stephanie. Love you, Stephanie. Lizzie, how you doing, girl? Hey, Drea, how are you? Kara, Kathleen, Jennifer, you ready to rock and roll? Well, we're gonna try. I'm gonna try to rock and not glue. How about that? Try not to glue myself as much as possible. Hey, Joe, Linda. Wow, all the way from Chicago. How are you? Hey, Dawn. Let's see. Painting with Sky and Diamonds. Billy. Hey, Billy. Debbie. Yes, everything is well with me. I'm so glad to see you. And Sue Gaines. Oh, first time. I'm so glad to see you, Sue. Thank you so much for joining us. Oh, there's our Crashly girl. Crafting with Crashly. Okay, so I can't sing. Sorry. I love my Crashly girl. Melanie. Randy. Yep. Hold on. I got to get me another one here. Crashly, I got me some more mods. Rajul, I hope I said that correctly. Rebecca McClellan, how are you doing? Everything going good? I hope so. Let's see. Pippa, how are you doing, Pippa? Good to see you. Oh, hold on. I got to fix something. There we go. JD's Randomness, how are you? Blame Jenny Jane. Kerwin, how you doing, Kerwin? Sup? Rebecca, how you doing, girl? Let's see. I'm getting some mods going on there. I'm trying here. I know the video is a little bit blurry. I've tried doing the like it's not too blurry when I do it up here, but somehow when there we go. Okay, it's kind of straightened out. Sometimes this camera acts like all crazy. And yes, well, Saphira, I love your name. It is beautiful. Let's see. Oh, Mickey, I'm so sorry to hear that your hands are hurting. Oh, sweetie, well, the fact that you're here, that means a lot to me. I love you too, girl. Tia, Tia. I know everybody has done that, right, Tia? I do hope you get to feeling better, girl. Okay. So, yes. Oh, Robert, how you doing, Robert? So good to see you. Okay, so I am going to attempt to keep up with chat as much as possible. Um, but so what I did is I've already put together. So I knew that I had to start getting to work on this for my mother-in-law. So I built this the other night. And I didn't realize until today that I forgot a piece on this, but I can't really tell it because it's supposed to be on the bottom. But look at that. Oh my gosh. Ever since Crashly, and I blame Crashly for now my addiction to miniatures, because oh my gosh, I've loved putting them together, and I've bought so many of them. So I'm trying to get this put together for my mother-in-law because she is really into Christmas. Like if you could see her house, OMG, it is like Christmas threw up on her house. Okay. But like in a good way, not in a bad way, but in a good way. And so I kind of thought that while we were doing this, I would try to put together some pieces. If you've never seen any of my miniature stuff, and that's perfectly fine. I don't have a whole lot of videos out on it, but like I kit up like you do a diamond painting, right? So like I take a section and then I take all the pieces that I need and I put it in a boat. See, I knew these boats and these bags would come in handy somehow, some way. And so then I try to put it together. So that's what I kind of did a little bit during different people's lives as I was going through and trying to get my baggies set up so that I could actually start putting some stuff together. So, and by the way, my bestie was not feeling good today, and I just want to say, Kara, thank you so much. I know that you being here, you just have no idea how much it means to me, but I'm so glad to see and hear that you are feeling better. Oh, do we have Audie in the house? Audie, are you in here? There's Audie. Hold on a second, because Audie, I got to add you as a moderator. You know why? Because you're like probably one of the best mods out there. So I got to have you, Audie. I hope you don't mind. I got to have my Audie girl. Okay, so let's see. Hopefully, I will not glue myself together. There's no guarantees that I won't, because I tend to glue myself a lot. Because I mean, like, look how small these little pieces are. Like, seriously, they are small. Okay. So if you see me looking from time to time, I'm looking into the chat. So I've got to make a little bow. Oh, wow. You know what? I have found that on fabric, tape, and glue dots, especially these little mini glue dots, work so much better than glue, because the glue just gets all in my fingers, and yeah, it's not a pretty sight. So I usually just tend to take I guess it would help if I put it on the right side of the ribbon. And I just put the glue dot and I try to do it. Let's see. Oh, what did Nana say? Sorry, I'm trying to catch all this. I'm not sure what Nana said. Oh, yes, Nana. I agree, Nana, because Audie is fabulous. She seems to know how to do all of it. I know I'm lucky enough to be a mod in some people's lives, but Odd is always quicker on the fingers than I am. Every time I think I've got a link, Audie has already done it for us. And so I just have to bend this together here. Oh, I love you too, Kara, so much. Okay. Now, see, this part's going to be more difficult because how am I supposed to? I'm supposed to somehow make this stand up. Like, really? Like, how do you make it? Do I need to give it something to make it stand up? Do you need some alcohol? That'll make you fall down, won't it? Oh, man. Sorry. I do have a tendency to make weird little jokes, and I talk to inanimate objects. Kara like laughs at me all the time because she'll listen to me, especially putting together my miniatures, and I'm always talking to it. There's this story. I was putting together one of the little mini tins, and there's this one part, this little bead that was supposed to be a pot. Okay. And so I was trying to fiddle with it. And as I was fiddling with it, it popped onto the floor. Okay. So I lost it. And so all she could hear me saying is, "Oh my God, I've lost my pot. I've lost my pot." And she's like, "Randy, if people could hear what you were saying now," I'm like, "I don't mean it that way." But yeah, I did. I lost the pot. And then I found it later, thank goodness. But I have a tendency to, even in my classroom, y'all, and class has been crazy right now. Um, because we've been having to do all this testing because Florida excused the students from testing last year, but it only applied to the seniors. Like the non-seniors still have to test this year. Okay, hey, y'all. So sorry that y'all hear that because obviously my kids have lost their brains. Any of y'all have teenagers or a little bit older teenagers in the house? I agree, Fee. And maybe it needs a little Viagra to stand up. Look, I'm trying to make it stand up. Okay, so it doesn't look as pretty as the picture. And it's because somehow I wonder if I take this glue, if I can make these little things not see. I want parts to stand up and other parts to not stand up. I wonder if I can make that happen. Okay, really? My glue is stuck. There we go. Because somehow I got the end of the fray. I'm not sure what it is about fabric and fraying, but oh my goodness. Okay. There. All right, little ribbon. You need to behave yourself. Okay. Let's see. What am I missing in the... No. Okay. All right. So what all is everybody? I have been able to go into the lives. I did miss a little bit of the first live this morning, and I feel really bad because I did not mean to oversleep. I actually set an alarm, and I don't know what happened. I didn't wake up, and so finally, when I woke up, I was like, "Oh my gosh, I'm late." So I was trying. Oh yeah, my youngest is 16. And I love him to death. I really do. But sometimes he gets a little agitated. And then, of course, my middle child, Jasmine, she has a tendency to go after him too. And so I'm an only child. So I'm not real sure what it's like to have siblings. So I have to ask all my friends if it's normal. Is it normal for siblings to fuss and fight with each other? Because, see, I was always under the impression that siblings were supposed to love each other unconditionally. They were supposed to always be there for each other and, not fight. So, anybody have siblings in the crowd? Do y'all have is that normal? Do they fight? They do. Okay. Oh. Okay, so tell me, if any of you have adult children, when do they get out of this bickering stage? When do they get out of the stage when they want to fight with each other constantly? Please tell me that it happens at some point. Because I need some hope that there's I want to be able to see that they just gonna love each other unconditionally and stand by each other. Never? Kerwin, don't tell me that. Don't tell me never. Oh my gosh. Oh. See, and I used to want siblings. I do remember I was probably like 13 years old, and I asked my mom, could she go and adopt me a brother? Now, I was very specific. I wanted a brother, and I wanted an older brother. I didn't want a younger brother. I didn't want anyone younger than me. I wanted an older brother. And she's like looking at me like, excuse me? I'm like, yes, I need you to adopt me a brother. Whereas all my friends that had brothers were telling me, no, you don't want that. But I don't know. I did. I wanted it. Let's see. I'm just going to the chat. Hold on a second. So, okay, so it never gets less. So, oh, Dawn, you have three older brothers. How did you like having the older brothers, Dawn? I mean, because my understanding is if you have an older brother, right, they're always there to stand up for you and to protect you. You know, if someone tried to mess with you, like that's how I always pictured older brothers, you know, because that's always what I wanted. Oh, okay. Well, see, Cynthia, so you and your sister used to fight. Now you're close. Well, see, that's good. Okay. Oh, 23 and 28, they're still not done fighting. Hmm. Well, yeah, I agree that they fight with each other, but for instance, when Danny was younger, in I want to say it was like first grade, some little girl on the playground decided to take a rock and bash him over the head with it. I mean, like his head was bleeding and everything. And when Jasmine and Chris found out, oh my gosh, like they were wanting to find this girl. And I'm sitting there going, y'all fight with him all the time. And that's when Jasmine said, we can do it, but nobody else can. So I guess that's how it usually works. Oh my goodness. Okay, well, yeah, see, I wanted an older brother also. I didn't really have bullies. I was really kind of lucky on that aspect because of the fact that growing up, most of the kids that I went to school with were all I don't know, we'd been going to school with each other, you know, elementary school, middle school, well, not middle school. We had something called a junior high school. Oh, Gwenda, you've got to go. Okay, well, I'm sorry. All right. I'm so glad that you were able to come. So, hey, I'm so glad you have a good day or night because you're in Australia. Is it daytime there? Hey, Sheila, how are you doing? Billy, you're the oldest of four. Didn't you tell me that yours are like sisters or something like that? You have mostly sisters. See, that would have to be, I would imagine that would have to be difficult having sisters, especially if you're like the only male in the house. Did you find that challenging at all, having female siblings? Oh, see, I'm not doing this thing right. I'm supposed to be, I don't know what I'm doing. This thing's not working like it's supposed to. Oh, ha, I guess I'm supposed to cut little corners. See, I'm trying to figure out how to get this because this is a really annoying material. It's that mesh, or what do you call it? That like gunny. It's made out of the same stuff as gunny sack, and it's like trying to cut a net. And it's not supposed to fray because I put this stuff called fray check on it. But oh my goodness! See, this is why I can't sew. I can't sew because I'd end up not having any fabric to sew with. Oh, Christy, you got your little man there. Oh, that's so quick. See, I like the fact that siblings do stick up for each other. Uh, I guess that's why I wanted them. The closest thing I ever got to having a sibling was I used to go stay with my grandmother during the summer, and my oldest cousin was she was 8 years younger than me, right? So she used to follow me around everywhere. I mean, I couldn't even go to the bathroom, y'all, and she wanted to go in there. And my grandmother did not understand why I did not want my cousin going to the bathroom and every place else with me. She's like, your cousin just loves you and just wants to spend some time with you. And I don't know. I don't know if that's how siblings work, but like she'd stick her fingers up underneath the door and be trying to I don't know what she was. Almost like a little cat, you know, kept sticking her hands underneath the door. She kept trying to get in, and then Sue, I'll take your siblings because, like I said, I used to want them, but that was the only experience I had. I can remember there was one Christmas that I'm not okay. I had gotten this sweater from my grandmother, and y'all, it was the 80s, and there was this thing about these bright colored sweaters. that you get. Um, we liked our bright colors in the 80s. Bright pink. This was bright pink and bright purple. And it was brand new. It was Christmas Day, and I was wearing it. And she had gotten some crayons, and I'm not exactly sure why, but she was mad at me for not letting her. Oh, actually, now I do remember why. I wouldn't let her play with my Nintendo. I'd just gotten a brand new Nintendo. Um, this was before they had. The only thing I'd had prior to that was an Atari. If that tells you how old I am, y'all. Those of you that don't know what an Atari is in the chat, it was the very one of the first video game players. And I wouldn't let her play on it because it was brand new. You know how when you get something, you don't want other people to play with your stuff yet. You want to be able to play with it first. And she wanted to play with it, and I said no. So she took a crayon and she marked on my sweater. So, of course, I jump up and I go run after her until I trap her. Now, I have not touched the child. Okay, I have not touched her. Yet she starts screaming bloody murder. And the next thing I know, I'm in trouble because my grandparents are acting like I've hit her or something, even though I haven't. Now, I don't know if that's normal. Like if siblings behaved like that, and at least I didn't know until I have kids. And you still have your Atari, Crystal? Oh my gosh. And Kerwin. Shillington, I had an Atari, and I liked to play. Oh God, I played Pac-Man, and was it Galaga or the one with the little the little rockets? I cannot think if that was called Galaxa or something like that. But I used to play with mine all the time. The only game that I never liked was E.T. And I think it was just because it had a glitch. There was this part in E.T. that you fell down in this hole and you could never get back out again. And so I hated that particular game. Asteroids. Yes, I remember having Asteroids. I liked that one. In television, your brother lost it. Oh my goodness. Yeah, see, Missile Command I was not good at. I don't know what it was. It's like I would actually put myself somehow in harm's way somehow or another. And I tried, and that's why I've never been much of a gamer, because it's not that I don't like games, it's just I'm not good at them. I can have hand-eye coordination for things like color guard and crafts and stuff like that, but if you put me down into a pressure situation with a video game when I'm fixing to die, unless it's Pac-Man, I'm not good with it. Now, I could sit there and play Pac-Man forever. Oh, Tina, you talking about the dragon that you were working on prior? Because that one would look so cool. I can't wait to see that dragon. Hold on, I'm just looking at chat. So sorry. Yeah, I've never got to play Sword Quest. Oh, Tina, are you talking about the dragon painting? Was that the one that had the drills that weren't working like they were supposed to? Or am I thinking of a different painting that you got? Pitfall. I don't even think I've heard of that one. Oh, Kerwin's going to say up. See, I guess I'm not a true geek because I just don't have all of the skills. I wish I had all the skills, but I just don't. Yeah, Pong, I was not great at Pong. Now, I got a question. Okay, so here's another one that I'm not sure if it's normal. And it still happens today, actually, not as much since my oldest two are older, but if something happened in the house and you hear something like break or whatever, they would always blame my youngest child. And they always said it was him. And the only reason I know that it wasn't always him is because one time he was in the room with me when I heard the crash. Okay. And so very clearly it was not him. Yet from both of my other two, I heard Danny did it, when clearly Danny was right beside me. So Danny could not have done it. Is that normal for them to choose one kid in the family and blame them? Oh, okay. Yes, definitely. Oh my gosh. Oh, Audie. Of course, Audie. You're welcome. You're welcome. So it is normal to blame the youngest. See, I tried to tell him that that's normal, but I don't have any experience with that. And my husband was the oldest. So, I know as the oldest cousin, I got blamed for anything my cousin did. That's part of being a kid. I mean, I guess so. You've always got some level of, needing to be able to blame somebody, but, I just I don't know. I guess I just thought that the siblings would just take up for each other. Like I thought that nobody would try to cast the blame on anybody else. They'd be like thick as thieves. That was my understanding. Ooh, Donkey Kong. Y'all, I could never get to the top. I could never get to the top in Donkey Kong, no matter how hard I tried. And trust me, I tried. Sorry, that was my son thinking he's being really cute and funny by putting a cold drink on my neck.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh my goodness.
You love me though.
I do. I say I love my children. I do love them.
No matter how annoying.
Yes, no matter how annoying that they can get. So, okay, see, Shalene, that's what I was talking about. So, like, if you're the oldest, I know as the oldest cousin, if my younger cousin did something, I got blamed for it. I can remember, oh my gosh, y'all, it was probably the worst things. I don't think I've ever seen my grandmother be so upset as this. She used to hand sew. And see, I got all my crafting abilities, and that's one of the things I'm extremely grateful for, is that I got my crafting abilities and love from both of my grandparents. I had one grandparent, she crocheted, and I mean, I crochet, but I can't crochet like she can. And then I got the other one, she used to sew, and I am not a sewer. I have made 2 Halloween costumes, and if it weren't for my husband's grandmother, I don't know what those costumes would have looked like, and my kids probably would not have wanted to wear them, just to be honest with you, because of how ugly they would look. But she had sewn my cousin this cute little dress that was reversible, the kind where you can turn it inside out and you have a whole new design. Well, on one side of it, it had this, I don't know, goose laying an egg, and it was, I don't know if I'm using the right word here. So if those sewers that are in the crowd, maybe you can tell me, like, applique. It was like sewn. It was sewn on. So it wasn't like tacked on, but it was sewn on. And then you were supposed to just wear it on that side. And my cousin had decided, she was 5 years old, that she wanted to wear it, right? And so the only way that she could wear it is she had to get into it. And she said she couldn't get into it. So she decided to cut it open. And when she cut it open, she cut down the middle of the goose, and my grandmother couldn't fix it. And I remember her just crying and, all upset. And the next thing I know, I got blamed because I had taken a phone call with a friend and wasn't watching my cousin. So I can imagine older siblings getting blamed as well for not watching their siblings. All right, so I'm going to go up in the chat and see what I've missed. Let's see. Only children. I tried to blame the pet, but my mom wouldn't. She didn't believe that my poodle, uh, you know, tore the couch cushion, even though he very well could have. She also didn't believe me when I said that he was the one that traded out her vodka in the freezer for water, because she found me out on that one. Yeah, I did get in trouble the most. Oh, Mystical, you were firstborn, so you got spoiled? Oh, wow. Competition. Marilyn, you think there's competition between siblings? Oh, Kerwin, I bet your kids love the fact that you play games all the time, because that way you'll play with them, right? Let's see. Odd says, in some way, siblings are the first person that's on equal ground with you, so you push it with them the most. Oh, see, I never really thought of it that way. I cannot play Halo, Kerwin, to save my life. I have tried, and then my son's tried playing it with me, but he always kills me, because all my character does is turn around and around in a circle. I can't figure out how to get the character to walk forward. All I can do is turn in a circle over and over, and so then he just puts me out of my misery and just goes ahead and kills my character, and then I go, okay, I'm done with the game. Let's see. All right, let's see. So I'm just looking at chat. Ooh, an electronic store. See, that would have been fun if you had an electronic store. Are you kidding me? All of my friends would have wanted to hang out just to see what free stuff they could get. See, Kaya, yeah, I was an only child. The only thing I had was 2 half brothers, but I was 8 years and 12 years older than them. So it's kind of not the same. I didn't have any experiences with any of them when I was younger. I mean, like super young. Crystal, your oldest blamed the dog for chewing on the wall because he didn't have her brother yet. Now, wait a second. Does that mean that your oldest chewed on the actual wall? Because I've had that too. I had my son. He had this thing about cutting. I'm not sure why, but he had this thing about cutting holes growing up, and I'm pretty sure that's not normal. And I'm not sure why he did it, just to be honest. Let's see. Yeah, I actually I like watching people play video games more than I like playing them. Like if I'm going to play a video game, I tend to be one of those, since I can't figure out how to do the fast action ones. That's my husband and my son and my daughter. All of my kids and my husband are good at playing those kind of games. Mine, I'm not good at them. So I just kind of stick to hidden object games, like June's Journey, and they have this one called CSI, and that one's pretty neat. Oh, Jennifer, I love you so much. You were so sweet. Oh yeah, okay. When it comes, woo, see, look, I'm just gonna throw my scissors because I can't get this fabric to lay down inside this box. I'm not sure how I'm supposed to. Okay, so every time, look, here's the only problem with miniatures. Okay, do you see this? Okay, I have the correct glue. When I'm trying to stick it inside, like I have to use my fingers, but when I do, it sticks on my fingers and not the inside. So if you do miniatures, you are going to come away with glue fingers. If they didn't just look so absolutely cute at the end, it wouldn't be worth it, but they just look so blessed cute at the end. Oh my gosh. Okay. See, I got all kinds of glue fingers. Okay, let's see. Okay. So when it comes to does Danny get lesser punishment than the other two did? You know what? I'm going to come clean and say yes. And I'm going to tell you why. It's not because I loved him more. It's not any of that. I think honestly, by the time you get to the third child, you're just so tired, I guess is the word for it. You just get tired, right? And so you're not as gung ho about the punishments. Because I can tell you right now, like if my first two were making bad grades in school, me being a teacher, I actually used to make them come home and like write an essay explaining what what they did, explaining why they should be fixing it, the whole 9 yards. Like I gave them extra work to do. If they said that they didn't have any work, I made work for them. And so then they get me on that all the time, asking me, why don't I make Danny follow the same things that they had to do? And the simple answer is that after you have some, you just get tired. You honestly, the fight is just not worth it anymore. Um, but I feel like I should be doing the same things with Danny that I did with them. Okay, I am getting a green finger for real, y'all, because it's sticking all over me. I wish miniatures would just come with all fake plants and none of them these real ones. All right, let's see. Jennifer, did you see Crashly got me one? I have to make my. You have to make your own colored pencils. Are you kidding me? So, no, I am not going to make your miniatures. Now, I will stay on the phone with you while you make your miniature, and I will help you, and I'll tell you what to put first. Ask Kara. I made her kit up her own miniature, and I made her do her own miniature. You can do it, girl. Just keep telling yourself you can do it. You can do it. And if you got a lot with plants, well, I found the easiest thing to do with plants is just glue the heck out of them. Just glue the heck out of them and hope that they stick. That's what I'm doing right now. I'm just gonna put all this little greenery, and we're just gonna put glue on it and stick it and see what sticks. How about that? That's what we're gonna do. But I don't know about making my own colored pencils. I'm gonna have to figure out how to do that. How do you do that? Mystical, I wish that I had Nintendo Switch. And I think the reason I would like the Switch is I keep hearing about this game called oh my gosh, what is it that everybody's obsessed with? Oh, it has these little animals. Animal Crossing. Thank you, Jasmine. See, even my kids know because my oldest has Animal Crossing. So, I kind of wish I had the Switch so that I could do that. Yeah, you get more tired after the third one, Pippa. I totally agree. Aw, thank you, Crashly. I love you, sweetie. All right, Sue. I understand. You'll catch up with me later. You do, Nana, that's right. You have to pick your battles. I do too call you back, Sue. Well, it just takes me a while. I promise I will. You're on lavender. I hope that you're talking about in the miniature you just have to make them, because I'm thinking you're having to do some chemistry or something. Are you just talking about you have to make the actual the little miniature, like where it's paper and you put it together? Or are you having to actually like make the chemical stuff? Because maybe I'm seeing it wrong. Yeah. No, Stephanie. See, you can do yours because it's the same one that I got. Just I'll walk you through it step by step because you'll have fun doing it. I promise. Now you may cuss and fuss a little bit, and that's what I used to say with miniatures is that they're tedious, right? And you do some. I'm working really hard to be clean and not cuss and fuss with this thing when the glue strings go crazy. But after the cussing and fussing is over, when you look at it, it's all worth it. See, like right now, that don't want to come apart. Um, and so that's why I like the miniatures is when they work right, when they look cute, then it doesn't matter how fussy it was to start with because it just looks cool. Yep, Crashly, you see what you started? You started the miniature craze. That's what you did. Oh, Kaya, come on. You want to? I know you want a miniature. I know I would. I love my miniatures. I can't imagine not having them because they're so much fun, even if they are little fiddly. Let's see. Okay, I'm just looking at this. You need to get one we can visit. Oh, yeah. I can't wait to see if Crashly. Okay, supposedly we're supposed to be doing this. What do you call it? The like miniature town. I think is and I know we have a name, but I have forgotten what the name was going to be. But Crashly was going to do this because she's like awesome when it comes to technology. So she was going to like create this little virtual world where we could see everybody's little miniatures. I mean, like, how cute is that? Like, seriously, that's going to be epic. Epic. And if you don't have a miniature, guess what? You need to get one so that you can be epic with it too. Dang, chemistry. Okay, look, I can teach chemistry, so that's a little different. I've just never made a pencil. Oh, okay, y'all, I gotta show you this. Y'all know how I brag on, like, right now I'm doing a collaboration with Mindy's Diamond Moment, Kara from the Principal Painter, and Maritza from Kiss My Crafts. Right, we're doing Thankful November, and it's hashtag Give Thanks Vember. And so the canvas I picked was for my daughter Jasmine, okay, to show off and to say thank you because I show her nails on my channel all the time. But y'all, she does more than nails. And I just wanted to say there's a picture that she painted. Now, I want you to keep in mind when I show you this, she has never had a drawing class or a painting class in her life. But she has this obsession. I'm going to see if I can bring this up a little bit so y'all can see. She has an obsession with Phantom of the Opera. Okay. And so she painted this on her own, and she's got shading in there and everything. This was her own design that she came up with. So had to give a little proud mama moment there because I love my baby girl. Okay, Nana, your kit is gonna look cute. What are you talking about? It's gonna be gorgeous, and you're just gonna be like, oh, look I did it. That's how I do it anyway. Mini Hatton. That's right, Crashly. It's called Mini Hatton. I'm trying to get caught up on the chat. I'm so sorry. No, see, I have over 100 DPs in my stash. In fact, my daughter tells me all the time that I have a problem. And see, y'all are the only ones that will understand. It's not a problem, right? We're just collectors. We don't have, okay, it's an addiction, but it's not a problem, right? Everybody would agree with me in the chat. It's an addiction, but it's not a problem. Crashville. That would be cute. Crashville, I'd like that. Roxanne, you got a mini greenhouse? Oh, now see, you're going to be dealing with all those little bitty, see, like, look. Okay. See the little basket? All of that just for the little bitty basket. I know that's a lot, right? But I got a basket now. Whoop, whoop. And I finished the boat. So I can put the boat up. Hold on, let me try to get caught up in chat here. Oh yeah, I want to see Ashley do that the Harry Potter crochet. Oh my gosh, because I do a Harry Potter sorting hat, so I'd like to actually see the amigurumis because that would be so cute. A laser? Oh my gosh, my cats, or I don't have a cat, but my dogs follow the lasers around. I bet that would be cute. Oh, thank you. Yeah, she did a really good job. I'm a very proud mama. So much. Let's see. No, Kaya has no room in her room for anything else. Well, isn't your craft room supposed to be filled? And that's my opinion. It needs to be filled with crafts, right? So that you can do it. Isn't that the kind of the point of it? Don't forget, Manhattan is protected by superheroes of the TFC universe. Kerwin, are you kidding me? Oh my gosh. That is true. I can remember we talked about the DMC universe because we had, uh, you've got like Drill Spiller and AB Girl, right? Or AB Woman. Did we call her AB Woman? You know, she gives out sparkles. Oh my gosh. Yes, we would, Crashly. We'd love to see you after you do the Harry Potter crochet. You might make it look like even better than what we see on the picture. I bet you will. No more crafts. Oh, come on, Phyllis. It's okay. Look, I was the same way. I thought, okay, I crochet and I do cross stitch a little bit. So, it can't hurt. I don't need any more crafts, but then I saw Crashly, and see, that's all it took. See, that's the problem. Crashly was a big enabler for me because I looked at it and I said, oh, that looks so much fun. And see, she wasn't cussing it or anything. So I figured it had to be fun, right? Because she looked like she was having fun with it. And that's when I tried it myself. And now, thanks to her, I'm hooked. Even though, look, I did do some diamond painting today. I actually got part of this done. I don't know what you call that. What do you call the when they do the full, but it's the different sizes of rhinestones? I don't know if they call it like bubble DP or something. But I got that done, and I got a section of my I am. So yes. Saphira, you don't have a craft room. You have a diamond painting room. Well, that means, okay, if you've got a diamond painting room, doesn't that mean that you can have a ton of diamond paintings in there? Well, guess what? These come in little boxes. Look. It's smaller than a diamond painting box, right? Right? You can stick that in a corner. Look how easily that will fit in your room. See? Everybody needs a miniature. Let's see. Pippa, you're tinking right now? What? Okay, maybe I don't know what tinking is because you don't want my brain to lead to what I think tinking could be. So I'm not real sure what that is. Bubble painting. Yes, Cynthia, bubble painting. Okay. So I don't know. Part of me is okay. I get easily addicted to crafts. I will just go ahead and say that I get easily addicted to crafts, and so that's the only thing that my husband is not super fond of. With tinkering. Okay, see, okay. Look, my mind went a different place. I'm so sorry because I didn't know what tinking was. I didn't know if it was a little, if it was a little tinkers. See, Pippa, I think you'd have a lot of fun. I'm telling you. Spell tink backwards. Knit. Oh, see, look, I can spell. I can't knit though. See, that's one craft that nobody ever has to worry about me doing because this girl, she can crochet, but she cannot knit. Every time I go to try to knit, y'all, somehow or another, I end up with this rolled up mess of a thing that looks nothing like what it's supposed to, and it doesn't level out for anything in the world. Okay, I'm supposed to be bending this, and yet somehow it's not working. Okay. So sorry. I'm trying to get a little the little wire to bend like it's supposed to. Earlier, it was pinking in all different directions. That's a word, y'all. Pinking. It's like what your drills do. Oh, now look, the wire casing is trying to come off. Hold on. Get back on there. Get your clothes back on there. Come on. Get back up there. Nobody told you could undress wire. Okay. Okay, so sorry. I had to give my wire a talking to. It's trying to unsheath there. Oh, well, you know what, Saphira, at least you can just watch us, right? And just see what you think. let's see, craft on her, but oh, okay. Yeah, see, Nana, yours went the same way mine did. Oh, Cynthia, that's so sweet. So wait a second. Your 3.5-year-old granddaughter, she does the diamond painting, those right there. That is so cool. Oh my gosh. Hold on. Yes, you've always got room for a miniature. That's right. One of these days, okay, like look, I can honestly say that I believe that I have been had by Instagram. And the reason I say that is, you know how when you go on Instagram, right, there's like ads for products. Well, I happened to see this ad for a Harry Potter bookshelf, Diagon Alley and Grand Staircase miniature. It was like supposed to be like bookends or something. And so I clicked on it. I went to the site. I paid for it. So I've paid for it. And when it gave me a tracking number, the tracking number says doesn't exist. So considering that this was months and months ago, I think that I have been had, because now I can't contact the company. I don't have any way of being able to now get my miniature. Has that ever happened to anybody else? Because, you know, maybe I'm just the only one who has fallen for an Instagram ad that has not come to fruition. I hope I'm not the only one out there that that's happened to. Let's see. Hold on. You knit, Roxanne, you knit, crochet, sew, cross stitch, plastic, canvas, needlepoint. Oh, cool. I do all of that except knit. I cannot do the knit. The rabbit hole is closed. Robert, I think you might enjoy it. It's so fun. Ooh, Crashly's claying. See, I was so happy to go to the retreat because Crashly taught me, not that I'm going to be doing my own pins or anything. I do have 4. Y'all, I did make, where did it go? Hold on. I have, see, this is what happens when you got too much crap everywhere. I have 4 pins that I made that Crashly taught me how to make. And I'm not sure where I put them now. So unfortunately, I can't show y'all. Man. And I was proud of them too, y'all. I had, even though there was bumps in them, I got, Crashly warned us and I didn't pay attention. Oh, I found them. Crashly warned us when we were making this to be careful not to get air bubbles in it. And well, let's just say that I didn't pay attention and I got air bubbles. And I didn't mean to. And so I had 4 of them. I don't know what happened to the 3rd one, but see, okay, so this is the one that Crashly taught us how to make, where you have this swirl, right? Is that what, Crashly, is that what it's called, a swirl? And I was able to get all the glitter and everything in it. So this one I was really proud of. Then she taught us how to take like random clay and random clay colors and do this thing called marbling. Now, I tried to put it on the pen as smoothly as possible, but there's some like little bumps right here where Crashly says it's, and I can't sand it out, Crashly. I tried. I can't sand it out. And there's these little bubbles. And the thing is that I thought I had 4 of them, but maybe I only had 3. I was planning on possibly giving these away during my collab that I will be doing with Jennifer, my dragon collab. And I may give one of them away possibly in the collab that I'm doing now. But see, the collab I'm doing now lasts through November. And then the one I've got with Jennifer, which is all about dragons, y'all know, if you have been following my channel, which by the way, if you haven't and you kind of like a little bit of what you've seen, I'd love for you to actually subscribe. That would be really, really awesome. I'd love to have you in the Diamonds family. And if you do, you get to hear me go like, "Hey y'all!" If you're new, sorry. Yeah, I have my "Hey y'all" thing. They even made fun of it at the retreat, but I loved it, y'all. I loved it. I love the fact of hearing everybody say, "Hey y'all." Um, but I mean, they're really sparkly, and of course, my camera is not. Well, my camera. Oh, do y'all see the sparkle? Look at that sparkle right there. Oh my gosh, y'all. So yeah, I made sure. Crashly told me how to put the glitter in there, and I tried to follow everything that Crashly, the clay goddess, said, and but I don't know if I was a great student or not. I tried. I tried. Let's see. Hold on. I'm just going back to the chat real quick. Mickey, yeah, okay. Well, see, Mickey, maybe you can teach me how to knit. How about that? If you teach me how to knit, I'd be really appreciative because then maybe I could learn. Because right now I threw my knitting needles across the room and said, I can't do it. I can't do it. Let's see. Hold on. Yes, Kara, I talk to objects that cannot hear me because in my mind, they can hear me. They have to do what I ask them to do, or I try to anyway. Okay, so Elizabeth, it happened to you also. So now you don't buy from ads. I don't know what I can do. I don't know if I can petition anything or if I just need to say lesson learned and that money's gone. I don't know if there's actually anything I can do because there's not even where you can get to a website anymore. Let me see. Oh, yeah, I don't know where this. Okay, Jen, I meant that I thought I had 4 of the marble pins. I know I have 4 altogether. I'm a math teacher. I know that, but I thought that I had 4 marble pins. Girl, you're so funny. I love you to death. Oh my gosh. Yes, and see, Elizabeth, by the way, I kind of want some of your stuff too. I just got, but right now I'm trying to save money for the retreats because I'm going to both retreats, y'all, both. I am saving up money. My husband has told me I could go, and so I'm not questioning. I'm hitting the yes I am button. That's what I'm hitting. I'm hitting the I'm going button, and nothing's going to stand in my way. That means that even though there were paintings that I have seen that I really want, they go on a wish list so that I can pay for both of my retreats. Let's see. Afternoon tea. Oh, Kaya, I've got that one too. I can't wait to work. Oh, thank you, Autistic. Oh, I really appreciate it. Gwen, you're getting your dragon ready? Yes. Oh, Crashly. It was kind of funny because when Kara and I were staying together after the retreat, we asked each other, we said, how funny would it be? Because at first the idea was for me to act like Kara and then for her to come in and be like, you're not the principal painter. I'm the principal painter. But then she came up with an even better idea and said, why don't we act like each other? Because, y'all, we actually talk every night. So she knows how I talk. She knows my videos. She knows everything. And so that's where that idea of her and I acting like each other came about. But I thought it was so funny. Aw, I'm making Crashly blush. Well, she is the polymer clay goddess. Yes, she is. Okay, I've got 5 minutes. Okay, well, actually, I've got less than 5 minutes. Hey, Liz. Hold on. Okay. Dispute it with my bank. I never thought about that, Elizabeth. I'm going to have to try to see that one. Oh, and you, Cynthia, he's like, what? Kara look different? Yeah. She got it from the table and everyone left you crocheting alone. Oh, Tia, I'm so sorry. Hey, Siri, how you doing? Just working and lurking. Uh-oh. Oh, my Siri. Okay. Siri, I don't need you, Siri. Stop it. Okay. I didn't even say, did I say the word Siri? I didn't ask for her and she just wanted to come up. There you go. Save the retreat. Yes. Yes. We'll hook you up when I'm ready. Thank you. Now, see, Safira, I would love to go to an Aussie retreat because out of all the countries in the world, Australia is like on my wish list. The Dragon Collab, Maryland, starts February 1st. So yes, we're looking so forward to it. Let's see, what time is it? Okay, so I've only got 1 minute left. Oh my gosh, y'all, this sped by. I want to say thank you guys so much for coming. And I know I didn't get a whole lot done, but look, I did get a little basket and I got a little clock, sort of. I got to put the last part of the clock because he's trying to come undressed right here because the wire's showing right there. See, he's trying to get undressed. So I want to thank you for putting up with the fact that I was trying to put together a miniature while I talk to you guys. Oh, wait, I still have 30 minutes? Hold on. Oh, I do. I thought someone said 5 minutes. That's why I was confused. Okay, hold on. Let me look at the time real quick. Oh, I still got 30 minutes. See, I'm a goof and a half, y'all. This is what sometimes not being in school does, is because, you know, I don't have the school bells to tell me what time it is, right? If it, you know, as a teacher, you rely on those school bells to go ding, 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 and you know when the day is and when it's over. All right. So thank you, Rebecca McClellan. I really appreciate that, sweetie. I just didn't even think. Yes, I do still have 30 minutes. Yeah, thank you so much, Jen. Yes, guys, for those that do not know, I am a TSA affiliate. And so if you get a TSA and you have an order over $40, you can use my code, which is Mystria15, to be able to get 15% off. And y'all, every amount of money off works. Oh, I screwed up a leg of this. Whoopsie. All right, come here, clock. You're not Cogsworth. You're not supposed to be getting off on your legs on your own here now. Only Cogsworth can get up and walk around. So you keep them legs where they are. Come on. Oh my goodness, y'all. Now I got wonky clock legs. Okay, I'm just going to sit it to the side so I don't keep messing with it while it dries. Well, see, this, I'm telling you, look at this. Glue strings are a problem. Oh, now it wants to come unglued. No, y'all. No. Okay. I'm going to set it over there so I stop messing with it. But, so yes, I'd really appreciate it because then maybe I could get to Australia. That would be really cool. Roxanne, I'm glad that you've been having fun tonight. Ooh, Marilyn, see, look, there is a girl after my own heart. You can ask Kara and all of my friends, Jennifer and all of them know. I am a Spangler girl. I mean, I absolutely, positively have to have every Spangler that DAC releases. So right now, I've been lucky. I've gotten every Spangler that they've released. Okay, so I want them all. I want them all. And there's ones of his that if I looked on his site that I really hope come out from DAC. I got my little fingers crossed that maybe my wish will be granted, but you know, that's all I can do is wish at this point. So I like to see that somebody else is a Spangler person. Yes. Okay, so all right. I hope, guys, I'm sorry. I didn't realize that I still had 30 minutes. So hopefully, all right. Painting in the Sky Diamonds. I actually teach 9th, 10th, 11th, and 12th because I teach math and science at my high school because when they found out that I'm certified for both, my principal decided that his best bet was to have me teach everything. So I actually teach one class of forensic science. If you don't know what forensic science is, it is where it's like CSI, similar to CSI, not exactly, but it teaches you about what CSI talks about with crime scenes and all that good stuff. And like how to collect evidence. Pre-COVID, I used to take my forensic science kids and I would let them do fetal pig autopsies to be able to see how to dissect and how to be able to actually perform an autopsy. But with COVID, there's just no way to do it because there's no way that I can afford enough for every student in the class. So we can't do that, unfortunately. But they do look forward to Forensic Files Friday. Every Friday, they do like that. Oh, Liz, I completely agree. The new Lizzie Falcons. I'm especially looking forward to the Melissa. Well, if they'll ever do, I don't know if they will or not. I know that she was in a live one time, and I asked her about one that she has called Maleficent, and I'm hoping, I got my fingers crossed that maybe one day it will come out. I don't know yet if it'll come out, but I'm hoping that my wish will be granted, but I don't know yet. Wolf Howl. Wait, which one is Wolf Howl? Is that the Anthony Christo? I'd have to look because I have an Anthony Christo and I have another wolf also. I don't have any of the cross stitches, but I really need it. Elizabeth, that's right. Audie is amazing. Hey, Amanda. Oh my gosh, you're here. Yep, Abigail, got to have the Spanglers. I do have the newest one. I thought I wasn't going to be able to get it, but then luckily for me, I had a friend, Mindy, who told me about being able to do reviews because I had not reviewed any of my DACs that I have ever done. And so thanks to her, yay, I got enough points to be able to buy my Randall, the latest one. So I'm so excited. Yes, I do know. I do know that you have a dragon passion too, Sherry. See, that's why we know each other. I love it. Is it better to teach older kids? Well, okay, I'll put it this way. I have taught I did my interning in elementary school because the funny thing is that my degree is in elementary school, even though I never planned on teaching elementary school, but it was the only way to get my professional certification because the college that I went to did not have one for secondary education, at least not in what I wanted to teach in math and science. So I went through and I got my elementary education. And so my internship was in elementary. And let me tell you, in some cases, or at least while I was going through, the elementary kids seemed to pay a lot better attention than middle school or high school. Because I taught middle school for 7.5 years. And I have been teaching high school. This is my 8th year teaching high school. And sorry. I lost something. I was trying to throw something away and it's no. And so for me, they act kind of the same. You still have to tell high schoolers to stop touching each other. You have to tell high schoolers, please don't spray the fart spray. You have to tell high schoolers, please don't strain and try to fart because you may have an accident in your pants. Believe it or not, you do have to tell high schoolers that. So, yeah. Yeah, forensic science is, it's probably one of my favorites. I think, honestly, if I'd go to any other career besides teaching, honestly, it would be forensic science. And that's why I'm so proud of my daughter because she is actually going to school right now. She's pre-med, but she is going to become a forensic pathologist, which is the job that I was on the track to do. And then I had kids and I figured that I would miss too much of their lives. And so that's kind of why I decided not to go into forensic pathology. But I'm so happy to see one of my children following that path. So let's see. I'm just looking at chat. So sorry. Yeah, I did 12 hours of review on the phone, Kara. She kept saying, she's like, you've got more and more. I said, girl, I haven't reviewed any of them. I got all of them. I got to review. Let's see. Okay. Thank you, Audie, for putting that playlist. You're amazing. See, Audie, she is the bomb.com, y'all. She's awesome. Oh, Bubble Bubble. Yes. I have that was the one that I unboxed with Kara at her house. And y'all, I have watched because I'm friends with Beth, which is Shine Like a Diamond. And so I have been watching her work on her Bubble Toil and Trouble. And I am just like, oh, or Chocolate Trouble. I am so jealous. I have the painting. I just don't have time to work on it right now. So I'm a little bit sad. One of these days, I have all these Randall Spanglers, but I have yet to start one. I know that sounds really bad. I want to collect them and I will start them. I will. It's going to take a little bit because I was going to do one recently, and then I decided on a different one for a collab. And then I was like, okay, well, there goes my idea to do the Spangler. So coming soon, I will do a Spangler. I will. Oh, beach painter, kindergarten sped teacher. Oh, see, look, now I have to give hands up props to you guys. Okay. Being a teacher, first off, is difficult, but to be a teacher of special needs, I mean, first off, I love these kids. Like, you just have no idea. Because at our school, we don't have self-contained classes. Our classes are full inclusion. Okay. So I am lucky because I do get to still teach all the special needs kids. But I am telling you, those that have the self-contained classes, you guys are absolutely amazing. And I don't think a lot of people tell you how amazing you are and how compassionate and what big hearts that you guys have. I know I certainly appreciate it. And I just want to say thank you. Thank you so much for what you do for all of our kids. I absolutely agree. Let's see, I'm going back in the chat. Let's see. Elliot's dragon from Willowing. Oh, see, look. I don't need to go look at more dragon paintings because I keep saying, I talk to Kara all the time and I say, okay, I have to keep reminding myself, retreat, retreat, retreat. Because if I don't, I've lost something. If I don't, then I'm going to end up buying something that I don't need to buy. And then I'm going to be sad because I won't have the money for a retreat. And y'all, I'm determined I'm going to both retreats. It's going to happen. Look, I got my little red balls. Okay, sorry. They put those in there, but look, they're styrofoam. Y'all want to talk about static? Y'all look at that. They're stuck to the sides of the bags. Anybody had drills that are staticky like that? They go everywhere when you open them. Let's see. Just looking at the chat here. Ooh, Spangler has some new cross stitch from Hade. Okay, question, Rebecca McClellan. Do all the Hades that are Random Spanglers, are they all huge, or can you get them in a manageable size? If I could get a cross stitch that's not like, 100 by something, then I would be very, very interested in getting it. But I'm so scared because every time I see Hade, Heaven and Earth Designs, it makes me think that they have to be huge. And I'm kind of scared to do a cross stitch that huge. Let's see. Oh, Saphira, that's, hey, you know what? Here's one of the things that keeps me connected with my students, actually, that they don't realize. I have dyslexia. Dyslexia, dysgraphia, and dyscalculia. Now, what that means is that when I'm writing, I'll accidentally switch letters in words. Sometimes I'll switch words. I do the same thing. Dysgraphia or dyscalculia means that I also do it with numbers. And if I'm trying to write something down from something else, I have that same issue. And so I tell my students every year that I have this, but that it does not stop me. It does not stop me from doing what I have to do, because there is no connection between having, in fact, there's actually a connection that a lot of your people that do have dyslexia and other learning disabilities are actually highly, highly intelligent. So I have a really high IQ, and so I don't let it hold me back. And I tell the kids that if they have a learning disability, there is nothing to be ashamed about, and that they don't need to let it hold them back, because they can be just as good as everybody else. They just have to want it. They just have to try. That's all they have to do. So, that's me. They have minis. Ooh. Well, I guess it's kind of the same thing as diamond painting, right? The miniature cross stitches. If they're too small, you won't get the details. Oh, see, that would make it more difficult for me, though, because like I really want it, but at the same time, I am scared. I'm scared that it's going to be too big and I won't be successful. Does that make any sense? So I'm a little terrified of that. Just to be honest with you. Let's see. I've heard Haid have many versions of their designs. I'm going to have to go check it out because I really want that. So Pippa, if you mix up your numbers, it's very probable that you could also be dyscalculate, And there's, you know what? It's not really unusual anymore. Believe it or not, I want to say, what was it? Einstein had dyslexia and dyscalculia and all that. And, hello, it's Einstein. Are you kidding me? Sorry. I'm trying to wrap this around without killing my project. Okay, I'm just look back at the chat real quick. Okay, so Audie, you have that with letters and numbers too. Yeah. I've thought about doing the large print, but that's more to do with the fact that I need glasses. I'm supposed to be wearing glasses, but I haven't gone and gotten my eyes checked in a while. I know. It's kind of bad and stupid, right? Because you're supposed to check it. You're supposed to keep on, doing that kind of stuff. But I'll be honest with you, I'm always more interested in making sure that my kids have what they need. And so whatever mama needs, unless it's diamond painting, listen, y'all, diamond painting tends to come above everything except my kids. Diamond painting comes before medical help or whatever. And so as long as I can continue to see my diamond paintings and see my miniatures, then I'm good. Now I may consider getting one of those. I saw someone with it. I wish I could remember who it was that I saw. Has this little it's a light with a magnifier that comes down. Like you can bend it down, like, and put it on your table, and you can bend it down, right, and you can look through it. I think that would be really helpful. See, then I wouldn't need to get additional glasses, right? Because then I could still craft, and that's the important part. Oh, Ann Stokes. Oh, I do love Ann Stokes' work. Oh, she is, y'all. If y'all don't know Ann Stokes' work, she is. Oh, when it comes to fantasy, her work is absolutely amazing, and I love seeing her work. Nana, you finished the retreat kitty. Ooh, see, Nana, I'm jealous because that was the set of Art Dot. Okay, like if y'all don't know, okay, so I went to the retreat with Nana and all them, and like I had Art Dot as well, but I didn't have that set. In fact, I'm jealous because that is the set that I had actually I'd really wanted. And so like now I need to go get it because it's so colorful. And I am a huge animal lover. Like I love animals. And they have, I think it's like a wolf and a cat and a few other things. I can't remember exactly what all they had. But so I'm a little jelly. But congrats, Nana, on getting to finish it. Yay. Yeah. You have one too. I know I saw yours, Abigail. I love it. Absolutely. Let's see. Sorry, I'm just looking at the chat. Ooh, an interview in World of Cross Stitch magazine. So like Pippa, do you have to subscribe to that, or can you like buy it at like a bookstore, or do you have to subscribe to the Cross Stitch World magazine? I'm kind of curious on that one. Mystical, you got a lot done today. Me too. And you know what? And I'm not done. I'm gonna stay up to whatever and watch everybody else and get some more crafting done. I can't wait. Valerie, where's Valerie? Wait, Valerie. Valerie, did I miss you, Valerie? Valerie! Oh, guys, I love Valerie. She actually helped me out because one of the things is that I've told people if they get miniatures that you need to do an inventory when you get it because you may be missing pieces. And when I got the little bookstore miniature that I got, it actually was missing. It had broken letter and it was missing a piece. So I contacted the company on Amazon and let them know that it was missing some pieces. And they actually were nice enough that they actually sent me a whole nother kit and told me to keep the first one. So I was talking to Valerie about possibly turning it into a haunted bookstore, like doing some customization on it and making it like an Edgar Allan Poe Halloween haunted bookstore. And she was giving me some really cool ideas. She is an idea woman. Love her to death. Robert Pizza! Oh my gosh. So happy that you could stop in and see us. Oh my goodness. My Joann's doesn't have it either. I tried going in Joann's. I couldn't find DACs. And now looks like I got to go to Hobby Lobby because Crashly said that they have some miniatures there. So I'm kind of scared because I want to go. I want to go see if they've got some. Like, need it, like more than you could possibly imagine. Need it. Actually, I really don't. I guess I should say I want it. I don't need it, but I want it. How about that? That's probably the better choice of saying it. Oh, Abigail, you got one of the phone stands? Oh, I'm jealous because I want a phone stand. Sorry, I'm having to go. I call this the bag of never ending, the bag of no return. The bag of no return because I forgot a piece. I was a doom call and I forgot a piece. 2 pieces actually. So I am so glad that Valerie and Rob popped in. Whoop whoop. Aw, Tia, you're trying to touch all lives, even for 5 minutes. That's because you are awesome, girl. Y'all should have seen her at the retreat. She had on her purple eyes, the eyelashes, and she had on her purple lipstick, and she looked just like a filter, y'all. She had it. Oh, sorry. Let me get a sip for a second. I let a piece of cloth get in my throat because I guess I'm trying to eat my miniature, y'all. I didn't mean for that. Oh my goodness. So sorry that my throat's gone crazy. Oh, so sorry. I'm just trying to get to the bottom. Oh my gosh, now I sound like a completely different person. Oh my gosh. Okay. So I've got 7 minutes. Okay. I can do this, y'all. Imagine this happening at school, because I've had this happen at school. And then when it happens, my kids, my students look at me and they're like, the first thing that they say right now is, oh no, Rona. I'm like, no. Actually, I can't say ding dings, but I go, no. Every now and then you just get something in your throat. It's not Rona. Like right now, everything to them is, or maybe you should call it turducken. Marissa was calling it turducken. Oh my gosh, y'all. I cannot believe that my voice is going crazy. Oh, who said Baby Yoda? Wait. Wait, someone said something about Baby Yoda. Hold on. Oh, I love Baby Yoda. Oh. Okay. Okay. Carwin, believe it or not, I know what a pop is. I have a pop. I bought one actually for my husband. I bought him a because his favorite Star Wars character is Boba Fett. I'm probably saying that wrong. He'd probably kill me if I said it wrong. But they sorry. They had a Boba Fett pop, and I had to get one for Wayne. He will not take it out of the package, though. He won't take any of his Star Wars stuff out of the package. I bought it so that he could play with it. But he informs me that it's for collecting. And I said, well, look, I collect stuff too. I collect diamond paintings and miniatures, but you don't see me leaving them in the boxes. I get them out and I play with them. He told me it's not the same thing. So, you know, I guess it's not. So sorry. She just tried to breath coffee. Yeah. Oh, I want a Baby Yoda something. Anything. Whether it's a... Hey, Luna. No, ma'am. For those that don't know, I have a cute little Dachshund, and she just had puppies. Guys, Jazzy, Danny, bring me one of the puppies quickly. Since I don't care. Sorry, since I am fixing to be done, I thought maybe I would end it with a cute little puppy cam. I have one of the little puppies. She had 4. Technically, she had 5, but we lost one. So we have 4 puppies left. Quickly.
I am coming.
Just bring me one of the babies.
Warren, she might pee on you. They've been peeing on Dad and Jazzy.
So we have a puppers.
That one's mine.
This one is Athena. This is Danny's puppy.
Mine.
Yay!
Here,
So her
I'll
name is Athena. No, go get the other one before I let Athena. So Athena, you want to say hey to all the people? You want to wave your paw? Say hey. Say how you doing? They just opened their eyes probably about a week ago. And so this one, the reason she has this white coloring is because the father is a Dachshund, but his mother was
Fat one and Bella.
Was a white English bulldog. And so we also have, this one is Bama. He looks just like his mama. He's all black with a little white spot. He's the fat one. He tends to eat everything that he can get his hands on.
Don't forget to say Athena is the second biggest.
Athena's the second biggest. And this one is Bella. Say, hey, Bella. Bella's the little girl. She tends to complain a whole bunch. She says, I'm going to get what I want. And she has this thing about sticking her tongue out. Look, Bella, you going to show them your tongue?
She's doing it.
Yep. See, she's got a little tongue out. We're not sure why she does that.
Tiny does it.
But she does it all the time. And then this one is my other one. This is the other one we're keeping. And this is Bandit. He's the little boy in the group. He looks just like his daddy. This is exactly how my black and tan one looks. So, yeah. Aren't they cute? The only problem is that they're not so cute when they're screaming in the middle of the night for mama. Hold on. I got to look at the time.
Okay. Smacked my hand right on you.
Sorry. All right. So I've got about, I guess, 2 minutes. But yes, we do have... I didn't want to get rid of any of them, but my husband said I couldn't keep all 4 in the house. But like, how can you say no to these little faces? That was my son. How can you say no to these little cute faces? Look at that. How could anyone turn that down?
for
She wants a gift. He wants a gift. They love being loved on. Of course, Mama is going crazy right now.
I'm just waiting for my hand to pop.
So let's see. Oh yes, they are sweet.
Yeah,
Oh, Bella she's a cutie. She's absolutely cute.
Well, give me a puppy.
I gotta give you back the puppy.
Yes.
Okay.
Because they need to rest.
All right. Well, I want to say, guys, because it looks like our time is up. I really, really appreciate all of you guys staying. Like I said, if you enjoyed and you haven't subscribed to my channel, I'd love to have you subscribe. I do all kinds of. I'm gonna get better on getting more videos out. I do promise. I just usually am so tired from school. But I thank y'all so much for coming out and support me. And who knows, maybe I'll start doing lives a little bit regular if y'all like it. So I can talk to y'all. This has been a lot of fun, and look forward to being able to watch Jenny. I believe Jenny is coming up after me, and y'all, she is amazing. She's absolutely amazing. So thank you guys so much for coming out. I really, really appreciate it, and I've had a lot of fun. So I will be joining y'all in the chat. So I'll talk to y'all in the chat, guys.
I'm doing your outro.
My son wants me to do my outro. Reach for the stars, grab hold on, and never let